As the Umber months and preparation for the Yellowtide season begin, the Commissioner of Police Enugu State Police Command, CP Maman Beatrice Giwa, has disclosed that the state is safe and ready for the season. The Commissioner of Police stated this in an exclusive interview with Security Watch Africa in his office in Enugu.
If anybody wants to come to enjoy his Christmas and New Year, the ground is set. They can start coming. My officers and men and are all aware that they have to be on their toes, and they don't have any option. I lead from the front. They see me. They know that I will not take any excuse. So they are also on their toes. So I'm assuring all the good citizens of this country, if they want to come and enjoy in Enugu, we are there to provide the security for them to come and enjoy their stay in Enugu. It's going to be very, very peaceful. I've already prepared my operation order, and I think I've already forwarded a copy to the force headquarters and all the appropriate offices that needs to know. My officers, I've already briefed them. They all know their responsibilities, and we will stop at nothing until we achieve a very reasonable, low crime rate in the state. In fact, we don't even want it to crop up.
CP Maman Beatrice Giwa said that the peace enjoyed in the state is as a result of the collaboration with other sister security agencies and citizens who desire a peaceful Enugu state.
I've been able to synergize with other sister security agencies like the Nigerian Army, the Nigerian Air Force, the Nigerian Navy, the Civil Defense, Neighborhood Watch, even the forest guards. I've been able to bring them together. We work together, and then we have achieved a lot. If you recall, I think a month ago, we had MBA conference where we have between 15 and 20,000 lawyers, including other very important personalities. All the hotels in Enugu, they were booked. And I had no option than to ensure that I put in place pungent security measures in order to ensure that I don't allow the remnants of the criminals that may still be hibernating within the state. I made sure I suffocated them. And to God be the glory, throughout the event that took about 1 week, there was no incident that was recorded. And the members of the public, they have been sending a lot of congratulatory messages to both His Excellency and the command for the feat that we have been able to achieve. So there are many more things.
Assessing his first 6 months in office as the Commissioner of Police Enugu State, CP Giwa outlined the command's achievements within the period under his leadership.
I was able to arrest a total of 5,176 suspects. And when we break it down, we have suspects that were involved in the case of armed robbery, 98 of them. Cases associated with kidnapping, we have 87. Number of suspects arrested. Cases of murder, we have 50. Unlawful possession of firearms and ammunition, we had 16. We have a total of 11 cases associated with rape and defilement. We also had a total number of 122 suspects associated with cult and cult-related cases. And then a total of 4,700 and 92 others were arrested in cases relating to stealing, breaking offenses, human trafficking, vandalism, among other crimes. And the aspect of recoveries and rescues that we were able to make during the period under review, a total of 113 kidnapped victims were rescued. We were also able to recover a total of 105 arms, such as AK-47 rifles, G3 rifles, and other assorted firearms. A total number of 271 ammunitions and 71 vehicles were recovered during the period under review, and still counting. Most of my operations are intelligence-based. I have a lot of information, informants that gives me information. I have public-spirited individuals who are also interested in the state having total peace. They call me at odd hours. They give me information. So based on the information I get from both my intelligence units and my tactical teams too, they are always up. They are always on their toes. I make sure they are on their toes, and not just be on their toes. I made an arrangement for a training program, of which I applied to the Inspector General of Police to direct the Director of Peacekeeping to give me some instructors. The instructors were released to me for a period of 6 weeks, where I was able to use them and train all categories of my officers in the command, both the divisional police officers, the tactical units, the DRS, even security in the government house. They were able to benefit from that training program. So, and the CP2, I'm not resting. Weekends, I go out on combat patrols with some of my teams. I go to those areas that hitherto were being seen to be a no-go area. I enter those areas, and to God be the glory. People that I meet on ground, in groups, I stay and chat with them. And they tell me that the area is now calm. That the remnants that are still remaining, they have run away. They have left Enugu State. So, but I'm not resting on my oars. Even if we have the need to pursue them to states outside Enugu, we do that. I don't hesitate to do that. And I've been receiving the cooperation of CPs of those areas, and we'll be getting them and bringing them back here.
He appreciated the Inspector General of Police and the State Governor for their support.
The Inspector General of Police has assisted me greatly in terms of giving the command arms and ammunition, support for training programs. Before I came, he gave approval for deployment of 300, transfer of 300 personnel from other states to this Enugu state, of which they have started reporting. And even with the little we have, we maximize their use. So at every point in time, each time we go for conferences, the strategies he normally tell us to adopt. Whenever I come here, we adopt those strategies, and we have been achieving greatly. Our IG is a very talented, operational, administratively, is very, very sound, and we have been learning a lot from him. If any CP learns from him, I don't think he will falter. So that is what has been keeping us moving. Kudos to His Excellency, the Executive Governor of this state. He is someone that is so passionate about the security of the state. He made huge investment towards ensuring that these vehicles, these equipments are gotten so that it will make the job of the commissioner of the police simple and very, very easy. If you look at the OP in Suka Road, that road used to be troubled by the activities of kidnappers and armed robbers. If you pass there today, you will see the position of these DRS vehicles. It has been able to assist greatly in checking the excesses of these kidnappers and the armed robbers. So, and apart from the metro itself, there are other areas outside the state, like the trouble areas. When I came here, Isuzo local government was also a problem area, where they used to have perennial cases of farmers, herders, clashes. But today, it is a thing of the past. What I did was that we had to sit down. I sat with other heads of security agencies. We were able to come up with an idea of getting a camp at Isuzo. And with the support of His Excellency, the Executive Governor, and the chairman of that local government, they were able to provide a camp where detachment of policemen, soldiers, neighborhood watch, forest guards are camped in that place. And the welfare of these personnel involved in this operation is being taken care of by the state government in conjunction with the local government. They have motorcycles. There is always fuel for them to use to patrol the farming area, thereby giving the farmers the confidence, because that area is a fertile area for farming activities. So the provision of these motorcycles to ease mobility and the creating of access roads into that general area, it has assisted greatly. So since we are able to deploy our personnel to that place, that area has been calm. Another area is Uzo Uwani, where the Inspector General of Police, IGP Kayode Egbetokun, has been able to approve the setting up of the Special Intervention Squad. Very soon, the Special Intervention Squad will take over that place. We also have Navy, personnel of the Navy who are also there, who are assisting in checking the excesses of these herders and kidnappers who normally come in from Kogi, our neighboring states such as Kogi, to perpetrate their crime. But to God be the glory, with what we have been able to put in place at the moment, the area has been calm.
Lucy Tawo reporting for Security Watch Africa.